Hello, West Michigan, and welcome back once again to A&E West Michigan. We are here at Maranatha Bible Conference. This is part of their summer concert series, and I am with Mr. Ben Burchfield of the Burchfield Brothers. Hi, Ben.
Hello.
I get to call you Benji, though, right?
Benji.
Cool. I like that. That's
but
great.
I don't bite.
You don't bite. He's not like the friendly Benji.
I've never even seen that
dog.
movie. I hear it's
actually,
great.
Benji didn't bite either. He was a really good dog.
Really?
So, yeah.
I'll have to watch it.
We are here promoting your latest CD, which is Times and Seasons.
Yes,
right?
that's a compilation of the past 20 years of recording that we've done.
How very cool. You guys, so you've had a 20-year recording history.
Yep.
You actually were nominated for a Dove Award for Best Best Instrumental Album, right?
Yes,
right?
on the Smoky Mountain CD.
Very, very cool. You guys have a really interesting history. You're one of three brothers, right?
One of four.
One of four brothers. Okay, so we have you, and you play guitar?
My brother plays guitar.
Okay.
I started on guitar when I was in second grade, and I thought, my brothers are playing guitars. I want to do something different, like drums.
Okay, so you're the drummer, and then so is it John that's the guitar?
Yes,
and
classical guitar.
And then Mark is bass?
Mark plays bass on the CDs.
Okay.
He doesn't tour with us.
He doesn't tour with you,
It's an instrumental duo.
Okay. Oh, I get it. I get
Yes.
it. Okay, so it's just the two of you on the road then.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Very cool. I'm learning more each time. You guys had a really interesting, now, was it John that actually played with the Roy Clark?
Yes, he played with Roy Clark.
Band?
Yes.
Yeah, and it was actually the band that opened for Roy Clark, right?
They called the Spurlows.
The Spurlows, yeah. And that's awesome. And he got to meet, like, he played out with the Fifth Dimension and with B.B. King's band and such. That was really cool.
Oh, yeah.
You guys actually grew up near Nashville, Smoky Mountains, right?
Well, we were born in the East Tennessee in a cabin in the Smoky Mountains. That's
how cool.
Our first influence musically was. Appalachian, Irish.
Cool.
But then we moved up near Chicago.
Okay.
Because the two-room schoolhouse that Mom and Dad were teaching in closed.
Oh, wow, so they were teachers.
Oh, yeah.
No kidding, because musical evangelists, right? They were.
Yes.
Oh, how cool.
Yes.
So your roots came from your parents, basically, musical
Basically,
roots.
yes. And then we had a lot of influence in Chicago, classical, jazz, all that, and great inspirations. Latin, yeah.
Awesome. So tell me, what was that like? Was it quite the culture shock going from Nashville, from being back in the hills, with...
we were a shock to everyone else up there.
Oh, really? Was it kind of a transition?
We had Appalachian accents.
Oh, how cool is that? That's awesome.
Yeah.
That's really... So tell me the story. What happened? So you grow up playing music together, and then John goes off and he tours with the Spurlows, and then what did you guys do?
Well, while he was touring with the Spurlows, I went ahead and got my degree in music ed. Percussion was applied. And by the time he came back off the road, then we played as a group, Mark, John, and I. And we had a keyboardist. And a singer and percussionist. And we did all these gigs in Kankakee, Illinois.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so
what was the major breakthrough? How did it happen?
For me, it started in second grade when I saw that snare drum in the living room. I was drawn to it,
No kidding.
and I thought, I'm going to become a professional drummer. And I said that. I told Mom that.
You said
and
you're
she
going to be
said, "Oh, great." Yeah. And John was already picking guitar by then, and then I took piano lessons in fourth grade, and then fifth grade clarinet. Then in college I took mallet instruments, and that prepared me for the instrument I play now.
Awesome.
Which is called the mallet cat. It's a midi-marimba.
You guys were talking about that. Describe that a little bit, because I know we're going to be able to...
Well, it's like a synthesizer with drum pads on it.
Oh, how cool.
And it's played with mallets or hands, and I have 1,000 different sounds on it.
Oh, how cool is that?
Yeah.
Sort of like electric drums, but better.
Exactly.
I used to run a recording studio, and we obviously put the drum triggers on the drums.
Yes,
But
on the
kind
drums,
of the same concept. Wow.
Same concept, yeah. And also I fell into Irish whistles and recorders.
Oh, how cool is that?
Love that. Do you play those?
Actually, no. Not me. Not me, but I like to listen.
They're fun. They're fun. I can take them into a hotel room and play them, which is awesome.
And so the Appalachian influence really has affected you guys. I mean, it's come right with you.
Appalachian and jazz and classical.
That's amazing.
And we mix all those musical stylings in concerts. That way it reaches every age and every person.
So who does all the writing? Do you both?
The arranging, we both do that. Yeah, and right now we're working on our newest CD called Festival of Carols. It's a new Christmas CD.
So it's spiritual and it's gospel.
And it's secular a little bit.
A little bit of everything.
A little bit of humor.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
That's awesome. So people just, I mean, it's not just the music. You guys get a show when you
get
come
a
and see
show,
these guys.
yeah,
Very
yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
Very definitely. So how many CDs have you made?
We tour with 8.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we're
Because
up
you
to
guys
10.
came out of vinyl, right? Because if you've been doing this 20 years, you would have had some vinyl, right?
We didn't make any vinyl, but we started out making cassettes.
Did you?
Yeah, didn't make 8 tracks, but made cassettes.
So what label are you with?
It's our own
Your own.
independent
Very
label.
cool. That's the way to go.
Yes.
That's the way to go. Of all the time out on the road, and for that matter, how many months of the year do you tour?
Oh, it's about, it has been averaging about 6 months out of the year altogether. Now, the past 2 months we've been off because in May, both of our venues were in Nashville, and the flood, that's when the flood happened.
Yeah, we interviewed the Newsboys in one of the Duncan.
The Newsboys.
Yeah, and
Love
Duncan's
them.
house. Duncan's house got hit. Duncan Phillips.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
He was
and
telling
then
us.
John, his appendix whacked out on him.
Oh!
Had emergency surgery.
Oh.
So we lost the June tour. Now, God was orchestrating this, I think, or he took advantage of the opportunity. We have been recuperating not only physically, but spiritually as well.
Amazing.
Yes.
That's cool. I bet you do.
Yeah.
Well, so tell me the future goals of you guys. Is there any place that you want to tour that you haven't been yet, or any? Tell me what we can expect from you guys in the next few years.
Well, the next few years, we may start going overseas. We haven't been able to do that because we have so much equipment.
Oh, absolutely.
That is very
Trying to transport it, huh?
That's why we drive everywhere in the U.S. We don't fly. We used to, but we started adding gear to our layout. Equipment-wise, we're going to add lights, eventually screens, all that, but that's not important. I think what's more vital is becoming more spiritually fit for the kingdom.
Absolutely.
And being able to minister more effectively to people. And, of course, we continue to pray for the anointing before each concert.
Wonderful. That's fantastic. I talk to so many musicians and entertainers who say that it's that time before they actually go on stage when they get together and they all pray and they clear their minds and they focus, and what a better show comes out that way.
Absolutely.
Fantastic. I am so glad to have met you. And to
My
talk to
pleasure.
you. And we get to go see their show now because you got to get a bite to eat, right?
I already ate.
You already ate. Oh, cool. But they're going to let us film just a little bit of the show so we get to bring these guys to you. And anybody who's interested in their CD, as I know you will be after you hear the music, can go to the website is?
BurchfieldBrothers.com.
Fantastic. Fantastic. Thank you once again.
Thank you.
And
good to be with you.
when you come back in town, we got to do this again.
Absolutely.
Awesome. West Michigan, we'll be back after the break.